Hey everybody, I'm going to share my Lift4 adventure with you guys. Kind of I guess more like my review and just kind of words of wisdom, I guess, on the program as I wrap things up a day ago. 2 days ago, 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago now. And I thought the only way we could do that is sitting right here with our target insights with our stormtrooper over there. So let's begin. Let's begin. So I had to jot down some notes. I really did because I didn't want to leave anything out because this meant a lot to me. And I don't want to be cheesy and say hopefully it means a lot to you, but hopefully it helps you. I mean, that's the whole purpose of everything we do on our page here. So hopefully this helps in some capacity. I started out with the why. Why did I do the Lift4 program? And I had to go back and look at my notes. I mean, it's in short, my wife made me or challenged me or told me to get on this challenge or to do the program. But what I'd written down was my main reason I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to lose weight, get back in shape, and I wanted to do it for my knee health, to save my knees and my back. I'm a former athlete, high school, college athlete, and I guess our bodies have seen a lot of miles as we get to where we're at post playing days. And I just want to prolong that, be able to play in open gyms, play and run with my kids without pain, and that was my goals. That was my goals, and I definitely would say I'd achieved those goals, but it's interesting that that's the two small things I wrote down, because you guys would think it'd probably be like, get in great shape, get more muscle, blah, 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 but it's not. It was to salvage my knees and my back, and I knew I needed to lose weight to do that, so we're getting better shape to do that. Let's see. I want to talk about a little bit about my reluctancy to buy into the program right away, and then I'll jump right into some advice on that. Like, I was very slow to accept the workouts, slow to accept that it would help me. It's very different from what I'm used to doing. I know it's effective because I'm still, I guess you could say, into the fitness industry and into personal training. Not as much as I used to be at one time. I have a certain love and passion for it, but I don't do so much hands-on things anymore. I more sit back and watch. So just looking at the program, like, okay, I see this is going to work and why it would work and how it would work. Now it's up to me to apply it, but I was very reluctant to buy into it and actually do it and accept it. And from my experience, like the first week and a half was really me committing to the program, and then after that it was just game on. It was game on. So first piece of advice, if you do the Lift4 program, is just buy in right away, jump in right away, and just trust the process and the name of the game and the pain, all of it right away. Just buy in, sell out, go for it. Oh, I guess I'm in my note here, and this is really important, is once I bought into the program, once I bought into this is going to work and I like it, I like what I'm seeing, that also magnified my ability to eat better, eat cleaner, and go off the eating program and apply more vegetables and fiber into my diet. So those go hand in hand, but it was basically to the point of like, well, if I'm putting in all this work with the workouts, I better put in all this effort with the food, and it really showed. I guess I found myself, the next point I was going to make is, what's funny is I really found myself looking forward to the workouts because there's plenty of rest days and recover days in the program, but I found myself thinking, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to do the legs again, or believe it or not, I actually really enjoy doing the HIIT, and that's not something I would say I've ever enjoyed, those high intensity workouts. I've never enjoyed it. I'm more of a low, slow cardio, stairs, grind away thing, but I really enjoyed the HIIT, and I even as I say it now, I don't know why. It was just fun. It was just fun. I really want to acknowledge the intensity of the program, and it's just very simple when you realize it's 3 sets of 10 for the 8 weeks, but the slow, controlled time under tension. I always say this to everybody I train: is be King Tut, time under tension. And I had to eat my own words and live it and breathe it and do it. And it was fantastic because you put that intensity into every single rep, every moment of every rep. It's a slow grind. It is a slow grind, like on shoulder press or other things. Oh, and then the length of the program, the length of it. Like I found myself finishing. You know, it didn't take long to finish. It takes like 35 minutes if you stay with it. You put in that intensity and you give it the effort that you need to do. It doesn't take very long. Like if it takes you an hour, then you're not going at the right speed. You're taking too many breaks. You got to gut check and like, you know, get the weights in the right spot and go. And I mean, it's a go program. Like no waste of time. And I don't have any time to waste. You know, I know Elaine shared it in a post, but I work a full-time job. I work a part-time job. That's over 60 to, it's anywhere between 60, 70 hours a week. That's on top of taking care of the kiddos and trying to get my workouts in and everything else we do. That's not even counting the things we do in the fitness industry still. So it was good. Get with it. Get with it. Something I absolutely loved about the program was taking advantage of the cheat meal. The cheat meal was fantastic. Man, I needed it a couple times. It really allowed me more focus on my good eating, my clean eating, if you will. Just having that, like one time I actually had a double quarter pounder from McDonald's, and it was a cheat meal moved a couple days ahead because of our crazy schedule. So I had to move the cheat meal when I was having it on like Saturdays or Sunday to the middle of the week. Then I ate clean all weekend and did more meal prep, so it worked out well. Another thing I really want to acknowledge is how much I enjoyed the supplements. I really enjoyed, I wrote them down in my favorite order. Like I love recovery. It's one of the best proteins I think I've ever had, and I don't think I'll ever go away from it or try anything else unless they come out with a different flavor, which I think maybe they have now. I can't remember. Beach bars were a huge blessing. Oh my gosh, the fiber that was in them allowing me to get from meal to meal was fantastic. And the clean eating was good, but that's clean eating is last. But before that is Energize. I love the Energize. I hate it when we run out or when we get close to running out because Elaine and I share it. So we always try to have a heavy stack of Energize on stand, and that's the best pre-workout I've had. I won't be taking anything else. It's just I'm sold. I'm sold on it. I'm gonna keep using it because I keep seeing results. Why shouldn't I? So like to wrap this up, it's been a fantastic journey. I've enjoyed every second of it. I think, because there were times when I was crying out in pain, but I enjoyed it anyways. I enjoyed it when it was done, so, you know, especially the hit or the 50-50 days were rough. Just some advice, simple advice. Jump in right away, like I said at the beginning. Jump in right away. Believe and trust in the program, trust the system and the work. Put in the effort. Put in your full effort. Drop your pride, do every rep, try to guess the weights as soon as possible. Really use that preparation week to get ready for the program and figure out your weights. Eat as clean as you can and stick with it. Just stick with it. Like I remember week 5 and 6, I really took off and starting to see my results. Like I dropped 2.5 belt sizes, and that really didn't happen until week like 5, in the middle of week 5, and then the middle of week 7, and then here at the end of week 8. Like it just all happened all at the end. So if I wouldn't have stayed with it, I would have never got to those results. And then my only regret, this is as soon as my wife sees this, she's gonna say, "I told you so." My only regret is I didn't do Shakeology. I didn't take Shakeology, and I really wish I would have. And I think I'm going to for round 2, because if everything else worked, taking the Shakeology is gonna work too. And I if anything, I just shorted myself. I just gypped myself maybe a little bit of my results. So that was my only regret. That's my only regret about the whole thing. It's been such a fun ride, such a good blessing. And when I say that, I mean like because my kids have joined in. My kids have joined in on the workouts, and they enjoy working out. So like it's been crazy to see the results that I saw. So appreciate you guys watching this, taking the time, because gosh, it's been just about almost 10 minutes of this video. If you stuck it out, hung with me the whole time, thank you very much. Hey, if you have any questions about Lift4, or you want to say if something stood out to you and you want to have a chat with it, feel free to message me, to message us here on our page. I really would like to see everyone try it because it's fun. You know, one of the reasons I did it, I guess I didn't mention, is because I wanted to change. I wanted to change from my old routine that I always did, that I created, that yeah, it worked, but it wasn't getting me the results that I wanted. I needed to be coached. That's what it came down to. Me coaching people, and now all of a sudden I'm the one that needed to be coached, which happens very often, very frequent in the fitness industry. But thanks again for visiting the page, watching the video, and let's chat. Let's get some goals, let's set them, and then let's freaking crush them and get there together. Take care, everybody.